Podcast out here in New York City. We just came from the Canelo Open workouts. You know, Canelo was there, Saddam Ali, Tevin Farmer, Ryan Garcia. You were supposed to be on this card, right?
Yeah, I had an opportunity to have my pro debut on the Madison Square Garden undercard. You know, Canelo versus Rocky Fielding.
Whew, that would have been good, man. Pro debut.
Yeah, man. Thank God. But unfortunately, you know, due to some circumstances, I wasn't able to. But, you know, on to the next. Bigger and better things coming our way, you know?
So what's going on, man? Let everybody know who doesn't know about you, your amateur career, etc., this, that, and the third.
I didn't have a super extensive amateur career, but, you know, I definitely
winning gloves, walking around with them, chilling already, always in fight mode.
Definitely have a lot of experience in terms of training. I've been training since I was, you know, my father's been training me since I was 4 years old, and I started fighting at 8. I'm 21 at the moment, so you do the math, you know.
All right. So, what weight did you fight in amateur?
Amateur, I fought 119, 132, and our last campaign at 140.
All right, cool. Yeah. So, pro debut. What weight are we gonna look at?
I think 135, maybe 135? Eventually 130.
Okay, you know? So 135 to start off, and then work your way down to
130. Yeah, if I feel strong at 130 and I know I can make it comfortably, you know, why not? You know.
So you're on this boxing journey. You're on the precipice of being a professional fighter. How does it feel, man? I know it's a small setback. You were gonna fight on this Canelo card that would have been huge, Madison Square Garden, but bigger things are coming in the future. How does it feel? What's the energy like right now? What's going on?
It's pretty exciting just knowing that I had that opportunity to do so, and you know, starting as a professional, it's a new chapter in my life. It's nothing easy, I know that for sure, but it's the career I chose, and just got to go full throttle, man, and see how far we can make it, you know.
So what's something people don't know for the fighters, per se, making that transition from amateur to pro? What's something you've noticed right now? I know you were telling me you were talking to matchmakers. You're talking to a lot of different promotional companies. Are you keeping that on the low right now, or are you gonna?
Yeah, that can't be you know, put out there because until something's concrete, you know, then I'll give a statement. I'll say something, but until then, you know, just gotta stay on the down low.
All right,
but
man.
What I can say about professional boxing, you have to have a good team around you, a good promotional company, good manager, and good people, genuinely good people. You know, this is a grimy business, and you need to have people that are looking for your best interest.
So what's going on, man? I know you're out here in the East Coast, but I think you got some opportunities in the West. What's going on?
We still don't know yet. It might be something that I'm looking to do.
Okay.
You know? But like I said, at this point, this is my career. Just trying to turn professional. We'll do whatever it takes to try to attempt to get to that world title one day.
So have you been in the ring with any pros?
Yeah, I've been in the ring with.
All right, so name some guys you sparred.
On the West Coast, Carlos Tiburon Sanchez.
Okay.
I believe he was an Olympic alternate, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's 17-0, 16 KOs as a professional.
Okay. How was that work?
It's pretty good, man. You know, the style is very different over there on the West Coast. It's, you know, like they say, Mexican style.
Okay.
Go forward, a lot of body shots, and I don't remember the other guy's name. There's a lot of pros that I've spoken before.
All right, cool, man. So let me talk to you about some boxing stuff that's been going on lately, man. Lomachenko fought last weekend for Jose Pedraza.
Right.
Went 12. You know, the boxing world is talking.
Right.
They're saying, oh, well, you know, Tank knocked him out. Now, I don't really like to get into triangle theories, but that is one of the super fights in boxing, right?
Right.
Tank versus Lomachenko.
Right.
Break that down for me.
You want me to break down how the fight would go, or?
Yeah. In your opinion, how would that look, Tank versus Lomachenko?
You know, I think both are skilled athletes. Both are skilled fighters. You know, Lomachenko, like, as you can see, he's got crazy angles, man. That's why they call him the Matrix, you know? Mm-hmm. But Tank's got that power. It's crazy power that, you know, it's seductive power, too, because he'll lure you in, and pop, crack you, you know? So I think it would definitely be a good fight.
Is there an edge you give to anybody?
I tend not to have favoritism towards one fighter, but I would possibly lean a little bit more towards Lomachenko just because of the angles, the footwork, boxing IQ. But don't get me wrong, Gervonta also has a high boxing IQ.
Somebody fighting on this card right here, and in the weight class that you're looking at, Ryan Garcia. He's also made a big name for himself. He's in that mix. You know, he told me he's moving to 35. You know, him, Teofimo Lopez.
Shout out, that's my boy. Teofimo Lopez is my boy.
Yes, sir. So who do you see from those guys that's really gonna come out on top and be the next champion?
It's a difficult thing, man, because like I said, boxing is nothing's written. You know, it all depends on how far you could go. You know, depending on your team and your skill. And I think all of them 3 great fighters. You know, time will tell, the fights will tell, and you know, it's up to the fans. You know.
Who are some of your all-time favorite fighters that you kind of look up to and maybe even modeled your style after? Is there a style that you kind of carry into the ring with you that's maybe a little bit from somebody else?
I'd say like I try to mix and get a little bit from each fighter. You know.
Okay, yeah.
A fighter that I look up to a lot. You know, just because of not only his talent but the drive that he has is Jorge Linares.
Okay.
You know,
yeah.
Venezuelan boxer. Jorge Linares, Oscar De La Hoya. Carlos Finito Lopez, that's a you know, classic.
Yeah.
And those are some of the fights I look up to.
Right there, man. You gotta respect that. Let everyone know where they can follow you, social media, etc., and keep up with everything that's Marcos right there.
Okay. So you can follow me on social media on Instagram at Marcos Paz 1, and that's MarcospAZ1, and on Twitter Marcos Paz 516.
Soon to be pro, you already know.
Thank you, and I appreciate the support from all you guys.
Yeah.
And as long as I got your support, I'm good. And thank you for the interview.
You already know, man. You my
Yes,
guy.
news, man.
For sure.
That's it.
Yes, sir. Andy Emilio signing out.